Welcome to yet another episode of the Pull List Examiner. This is my weekly video where I take a look at the top 3 comics I'm looking forward to reading on New Comic Book Day. And this week, New Comic Book Day is going to be on February 22nd, 2023. I have a pretty good amount of comics on the pull list this week, so let's take a look at those top 3 that I'm looking forward to reading. Starting off with number 3 this week, we've got 20th Century Men, issue number 6. This is from Image Comics, and it is written by Dennis Camp, and the writing on this title has just been amazing. Truly, this is not something you just flip through and read quickly. This is something that you're going to sit, think about, and chew on. It's got lots of deeper meanings going on. I think probably the strongest is just a commentary on how we as a society deal with or how war affects us. It's just not a silly fun read. This is a serious deep read. So with that being said, it's going to be interesting to see how they wrap it up with this last issue. It's been a great run. I hope to see more I don't know if we'll see more from this series specifically, but I'm definitely interested to read more from Dennis Camp. He from what I've looked online, he's only written a handful of titles so far, so it'll be interesting to see where he goes next because of how amazing this title was. Now coming in at number 2, we've got Nightwing issue 101. That's right, we just got past that 100th special issue. All sorts of amazing covers on that, and I have to admit I did end up placing an order on the FOC for the second print of issue 100 because I believe it's an homage to Batman the Animated Series, and I thought that was kind of a cool thing because what we are seeing here, at least in the synopsis that's being released with the issue online, is that Nightwing 101 is the beginning, probably part of this whole Dawn of DC event that's going on, of the new leaders of the DC universe. The ultimate team is now the Teen Titans, led by none other than Nightwing. So we'll see what we get in this issue 101. I'm still kind of struggling because I feel like there were some story threads that got left before issue 100, and hopefully they'll come back, especially this whole new villain, Heartless, that they've introduced. What's going on with him? Is he now going to battle the Teen Titans? I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But definitely this is one of my top reads that I'm looking forward to coming up this week. And finishing it off at number 1 this week, we've got Junkyard Joe issue number 5. Yeah, I have to say, Jeff Johns is back in a big way. He is writing several titles, not just this one. He had written Geiger earlier. It's still going on, I believe, in the background. We'll see more later, but he, in that little Geiger verse that he's created now, we've got various characters, including Junkyard Joe, but he's also writing some good content over at DC as well. So I don't know, I think he was kind of involved with TVs and movies for a while, and maybe he's made his way back to his roots. Not exactly sure, but I have to say, whatever he's doing or whatever he did to kind of take a break from writing, this series combined with some of these other series, they are definitely showing how prolific of a comic book author he is. This is a great series. I keep seeing other folks in the YouTube comic book community mentioning how well they like Junkyard Joe as well. So I am looking forward to reading it. It's my number 1 on the list. If you haven't read Junkyard Joe yet, I highly recommend going and seeing if you can grab some of those back issues. It is a very intriguing story, has a very different take on the plot of like robots showing up, if you want to call it. Like, I almost think of it like Terminator the movie, but in a whole different genre. And again, you've got this world building going on by Jeff Johns, and he's introducing characters and has really good character development that's happening. I mean, overall, it's just a really great story and well worth the read. Thanks again for watching the Pull List Examiner. If you want to see all the comics that I'm going to be picking up this week, you can check out the full list in the description of this video below. Remember to read them, bag them, and board them, and we'll see you next time on the Pull List Examiner. Thank you for watching.